folks, be on the lookout about Walmart. These are Jessica Simpson pants. I saw this really cute pair with this embroidery down here. And the pair I looked at, the first pair, oh here you can see, here's one. Here's the price, $29.50. But you'll notice, many of these don't have a price. And the pair I bought didn't have that. And when I scanned it at the register, it came up $34.50, $5 more. So I came back here to the racks I thought I was losing it, and sure enough, $29.50. Nothing marked here. Otherwise, I mean, it says here on the sign, Jessica Simpson jeans, $34.50 and below, but I thought that was legitimately the price of this style. So I tried to go to customer service, and apparently customer service closes at 10 p.m. and no one can help me. It's a little after 10. So I'm stuck with paying the extra $5. I can come back tomorrow if I want. But I'm not buying another pair of jeans with the tag still on it to prove it. So I guess I'm just going to be keeping them for $5 more. But I just wanted to let you know, be aware, you know, be vigilant about what you're getting, what you're paying, what the price is, because some things are going on. Quick Google search told me that it's a tariffs thing, so they can adjust prices, but you can see there are many tags that are missing, but there are tags that are still on as well. So I'm not sure what's happening, but keep your eyes out, pay attention to the prices that are scanning. I would recommend, I guess, catching it before you total out in case customer service is down. Not sure how they'd handle this. Let's see, these are all missing their tags. Not sure how customer service would be handling this, if they would honor the price, or if they would stick to what it came up as. But anyways, be on the lookout. Now, I wanted to show you the actual receipt, but I received it digitally. So this is the receipt here on my Walmart.com account. But this is actually a little better because you can see the picture of the jeans is right here. So there's no question. Jessica Simpson Women's Daisy Fitted Flare Jeans, $34.50. Now, I've done a little more research since I purchased these, and I'm understanding a little more about these tariffs. Now, I know it's not Walmart's fault that there are tariffs. What is Walmart's fault is that they've got pricing issues and they're misleading their customers. What I'm also a little skeptical about is that these tariffs are supposed to be based on not retail cost, but actual wholesale cost. And you know, these jeans did not cost Walmart the $29.50 that they originally were. And so an additional $5 on top of that, if I do some calculations. Okay, so if we do some calculations, the jeans were initially $29.50, which is about $30, approximately $30. For the sake of calculations, we're going to say they were $30. Okay, if you take the increase of $5 and use $30 as the original cost of the jeans, then that means Walmart is charging $1.66 extra for tariffs for each $10 of value in these jeans. So if you take 3 10s, which would be $30, that would be, and you multiply, you know, 166 times 3, you would have $5. So if this is across the board, if this is what they're charging, this is just their blanket increase cost, regardless of where something is imported from, then that means that something that would cost $100 would have $16.60 additional added to the cost. That is a 16.6% increase. But here's the thing. These tariffs, they vary from country to country. And from what I've read, they're going to change again. I mean, it's not set. There's different negotiations, different things countries can do, different agreements they can make that will impact these tariffs. But the thing is that these tariffs are supposed to be on the wholesale cost, not the retail cost. So what do these jeans actually cost Walmart as wholesale? Well, they've got to be making a ton of money, but let's do a little research. Okay, so now these particular jeans were made in Bangladesh. So we're asking Google AI about the cost for manufactured jeans in Bangladesh, and they're saying typically $3 to $15. Now I know the internet is not flawless. They could be more than this, they could be less than this, but let's just calculate with the $15, the high end of the price range. These do have some embroidery on them, so they probably are more than the $3 option. Okay, so if we're estimating that Walmart is paying $15 per pair of these jeans, now I think that is probably a really high estimate. Now I'll tell you why. Because everything I've learned in the past about reselling is you sell 3 times as much as what it costs you. So if it's an alcoholic drink at the bar and it costs $2 for you to make it, you charge at least $6. Now maybe Walmart is just extra gracious with their revenue and they only double the cost of their clothing, but I'm doubtful. But anyways, we're going to say that they're paying $15 a pair for these jeans, and they're charging an additional $5 per pair to compensate for tariffs to us, the consumers. So Walmart would be able to purchase approximately 6.5 pairs of jeans for $100. Actually, the number is higher than that. When you do the math, it's 6.666, but for ease, again, we're going to say 6.5, as we're giving them extra credit here. If we take the 6.5 pairs of jeans, 6.5 pairs of jeans, and multiply by the $5 increase, that means for every 6.5 pairs of jeans that they're buying for $100, they're charging us, the consumer, $32.50. Now, here's the big thing. That means now this is a big if, but if Walmart is charging this increase across the board, we consumers are paying a 32.5% increase. Now, I'm no expert on these tariffs, but from what I've read, okay, so currently, Bangladesh, as of August 2025, is paying 20% tariff on its clothing exports to the U.S. This is a reduction from the initial rate. Now, all the different countries are different. And right now, as of August 2025, China is paying approximately 30% in tariffs for clothing. And so now, if I ask Google what the average tariff rate is on clothing in September 2025, it is telling me it's at 26.4%. So, if this pricing on these jeans is across the board for Walmart, we are paying 32.5% increase. Now, I don't know. Maybe my calculations are wrong. But I'm kind of wondering, since all of this went down, and as shady as it all was, I'm kind of wondering if Walmart is making a little additional off of the consumer to make up for these tariffs and blaming it all on the tariffs. Now, I could be wrong. And you know what? It doesn't really matter because a retailer can charge what they want for a product, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking now's the time to do more thrifting, do more yard selling, more Facebook Marketplace shopping, more shopping on eBay, buying used, secondhand, repurposing. I feel like now is the time for that. This is a considerable amount of money. Whether or not it's in excess or not, 32.5% is a lot. And even if we're talking about the original increase of 16.6%, that's still a lot. Nobody I know is getting a pay increase of this amount. Nobody has this much extra. And especially when you consider everything else has gone up considerably. Electric, groceries, your insurance. I mean, absolutely everything. So, moral of the story is keep an eye out at Walmart. Watch your dollars and your cents. Catch them before they total out or before you pay if you find a discrepancy. I feel like that's probably your best odds of getting it fixed without another trip to the store in case customer service isn't available. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Share with me what you're noticing about these tariffs in the comments. I'll talk to you again soon.